Yu Yu Hakusho is a series about a 14-year-old boy named Yusuke Urameshi who becomes a spirit detective in order to help the human world from demons. It debuted on February 23rd, 2002, and an 8-year-old Kyle was hooked from the beginning. Should I have had access to a show like that? I don't know about all that. But I can honestly say that I'm very glad I was able to have access to it, because it quickly became one of my favorite animated shows of all time. And recently, I decided to rewatch it with some adult eyes. It actually helps me get through my cardio workouts at the gym. And upon rewatching it, I quickly realized how right from the beginning, it is an incredible series. My name is Kyle from Geeks Weekly, and I believe Yu Yu Hakusho has a damn near perfect pilot episode. Spoilers. The show opens with Yusuke dying in a car accident. I wonder where they got inspiration for that. He pushes a little boy he was playing with out of the way of a car, and he's the one who gets hit. We then get to see the brash personality of Yusuke as he is confused as to what's going on.
You can't just write me off! Listen to me!
He then tries to go through his memory to figure out what led to him being outside of his body. The first interaction is between himself and a girl named Keiko, someone who he has had a crush on and has been a family friend since they were 4 years old. She yells at him for skipping class and not even wearing a proper uniform to school. Yusuke leaves, finding it very annoying, and feels as though she won't just let him be. The next key interaction is with his mother. When Yusuke gets home from skipping school, we see his mother smoking a cigarette in her pajamas at home. She gives him a hard time about him skipping school and not even having a job to skip for, and she seems aloof towards him otherwise. You know, now that I'm talking about it, it's pretty ironic that she's at home in the middle of the day giving him issues for being home in the middle of the day. How do they pay their bills? The final interaction is between himself and his rival, Kuwabara. Kuwabara and his crew corner Yusuke in order for them to fight. Yusuke, of course, wipes the floor with him and walks away. After going through his memories, Yusuke meets this world's Grim Reaper. And I know what you may be thinking. That's the Grim Reaper? I mean, wouldn't you rather see a blue-haired witch than a big skeleton in a robe? She tells him that he wasn't supposed to die that day and could accept an ordeal to bring back his life. And this right here is a great example of small world building and some small teasing to let the audience know, hey, come back for future episodes because we're going on a journey. Yusuke declines as he believes he has nobody to come back to and that everyone will be happier now that he's gone. Botan then of course encourages him to spend time at his own wake in order to not rush through his decision. The first person we see at the wake is Keiko. She is sobbing as she leaves, leaving Yusuke in shock. We then see Kuwabara having to be held back by his crew, but still angrily pushing through, screaming at Yusuke for dying. Kuwabara appreciates Yusuke as his greatest rival and the person who pushes him to become better. Without Yusuke, Kuwabara feels broken and lost. We then see his mother in the corner and hear her call out his name as she breaks down in tears. Possibly the most emotion he's ever received from her. As Yusuke is pondering over what he's witnessed, we see the little boy he saved leaving the wake as he says this.
Do you think it'd be okay if I played with that boy tomorrow? If I'm good?
No, son.
I know some people sounded angry at him, but he's really nice. He made really funny faces at me, too, and he got me my ball. I don't know why those people were crying like that. It was probably because they wanted to play with them, too.
Oh, come on, you gotta cut back to this. Let voiceover Kyle take over. This episode perfectly sets the main and secondary characters up better than you could ever hope for. In just 21 minutes, you are given an insight to the main protagonist, his relationships with those around him, a tease to keep watching, his personal motivation, and we are given reasons to care about him. And that is something that is truly important when it comes to making serialized content. You need to be able to get emotionally invested in these characters. And within one episode, they're willing to do that. I think this could have been made into a short film about a troubled kid realizing the effect he's had on others, even though he thought that they hated him. If you ask me, there's not much else I could ask for in a pilot episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, share it with your friends, and why not subscribe to Geeks Weekly for more content? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below on Yu Yu Hakusho's pilot episode, or any other great pilot episodes you've seen. Once again, I've been Kyle from Geeks Weekly, and I'll see you again next time.